Welcome to our AOSIS Insights. We are joined today by Professor Aarde, Editor-in-Chief of the Open Access Journal, HTS Theological Studies, and the Commissioning Editor of AOSIS Scholarly Books. Thank you, Prof, for joining us today for this remote interview. Professor Aarde has recently been awarded with the Andrew Murray Desmond Tutu Prize 2022 for religious and theological books for his 2-volume books titled Jesus, Paul and Matthew. AOSIS would like to congratulate you, Professor Aarde. This is a major achievement and we are so proud of you. We are honored to be associated with such an esteemed scholar. This announcement was published in a news publication such as News 24, De Burger, just to name a few. We would like to take this opportunity to discuss with you your role here at AOSIS as Commissioning Editor at AOSIS Scholarly Books. So, Prof, firstly, please explain to us what your role consists of.
Thank you, Lorica, for your kind words of congratulations. To be a receiver of the prestigious Andrew Murray Desmond Tutu Award is really heartwarming. And I'm grateful for the honor bestowed upon me. My life in the academy has always been embedded in the world of academic publishing. AOSIS Scholarly Books has developed since its inception within 5 years to be a recognized international academic publishing house and the largest open access publisher in South Africa. My role as the commissioning editor consists of many facets, among others, to be engaged with workshops on academic writing skills for authors, being the intermediary between researchers and their affiliated universities and institutions as the financial sponsors of research books outlet, managing the internal and external review process according to internationally acceptable codes of best editorial practice, and to assure that our scholarly books generate new knowledge and comply with all the protocols and criteria of the South African Department of Higher Education and Training. By supporting and assisting authors in their revisions of manuscripts to meet the expectation of external independent reviewers. I'm also the intermediary between the various international editorial boards and AOSIS and the authors on the other hand.
Thank you, Professor. And how many books have we published under your leadership? And what scholarly fields do we cover for publication?
Lorica, since its inception 5 years ago, we published 100 scholarly books. And for 2022, 40 manuscripts among 70 which have been submitted are either in process of review or in production. AOSIS Scholarly Books cover all scientific domains, and 4 international editorial boards oversee the broad fields of science, engineering and technology, economic and management sciences, humanities and social sciences and education, theological and religious studies, and health and veterinary sciences. Our global readership is mainly from 10 countries, and including our journals, the readership counts already more than 50 million. Research has shown that open access scientific publications receive 50% more downloads than the traditional hard copy printed books. And the citation impact on the open access platform, is 70% more than those published in the traditional way. AOSIS is therefore proud that more than 35% of our books have been thus far accredited on the Web of Science. 100% of them are included in the open access directory of books.
Please explain your vision as commissioning editor going forward and the relevance that book series play in our AOSIS Scholarly Book program.
Lorica, the mission of AOSIS, as the acronym of its name indicates, is to be an African online scholarly entity. In one condensed sentence, one can describe AOSIS' mission as to empowering Africa through access to knowledge. In South Africa, as well as in Africa broadly seen, we need to increase our academic publication outlet, and simultaneously with regard to reputation and quality. Quality and reputation should be recognized in the same and even higher level than other reputable international publishers. I would like, therefore, to see that AOSIS assist not only the so-called known research-intensified universities in South Africa, but also the universities of technology, to increase their academic publications on the open access platform by utilizing the financial incentives which the South African Department of Higher Education and Training has made available for universities and for reputable and accredited scholarly publications. Equal in quality and originality, comparable with the best with which renowned publishers in Europe, the UK or the US can offer. However, in these countries, against a much higher publication fees. For this reason, I will give my full support to sustain the already established, but also potentially new book series. And among others, these book series consist of water security and climate adaptation in Southern Africa, the future of international trade and development, the built environment in emerging economies, self-directing education learning, education and human rights, human functioning, technology and health, BRICS educational series, eco-theology, also known as an earth faith, and religion and society. What I would like to see from our current global village perspective is that international institutions participate by means of academic collaboration and financial sponsorship, contributes to empower Africa through knowledge, especially with regard to the agenda of the African Union, known as Agenda 2063, an agenda which seeks to deliver on a set of aspirations, each with its own set of goals, and which, if achieved, will move Africa closer to achieving its vision for the year 2063. By reflecting our desire for shared prosperity and well-being, for a continent of free citizens and expanded horizons, where the full potential of women and youth are realized, and with freedom from fear, disease, and poverty, resilient economies and communities, putting in place measures to sustainable management of the continent's rich biodiversity, forest, land, and waters, and using mainly adaptive measures to address climate change risks. This will be my mission and my vision.
Thank you. Please explain the various imprints that we publish with AOSIS Scholarly Books.
To achieve the goals I just mentioned, AOSIS offers authors a choice of 3 different imprints, namely AOSIS books, which are research-focused and written by scholars and aimed at a scholarly readership. Secondly, Ituta books, which are also research-based, but which is written for students and practitioners, among others also textbooks. And lastly, our Krutua imprint, also research-based, but primarily aimed at a general public readership.
Finally, explain to prospecting authors how to go about submitting book proposals and what they can expect from our publication processes.
Lorica, AOSIS provides a comprehensive publishing services to scholarly authors. The following proposals are welcomed: monographs, collected works, and reworked doctoral dissertations and conference proceedings. The acceptability of book proposals will be evaluated by the relevant international editorial board, and the submitted manuscript will be peer-reviewed independently by external experts. For inquiries, potential authors, research officers, and libraries of universities are welcome to contact either me directly as the commissioning editor, or to submit a book proposal or a book idea. Contact information and orthographical guidelines are available on our website.
Thank you, Professor Aarde, for joining us today for this interview. And then for the viewers, if you consider to publish with AOSIS, please visit aosis.co.za and download the book proposal form and then submit it for consideration. Thank you for joining us.